I love those one-liners they used, like, in the video. Like, about, like, Cody, like, about his, like, last name.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah, the one-liners.
Yeah.
I like the wet blanket comment.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Bellator does a pretty good job with the commentating like that.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought it was, like, a happy medium between, like, wrestling commentary, like WWE, and then, like, UFC. Like, it's very, like, entertaining and...
Bro, fighting is like a fucking... It's a wild sport.
Yeah.
But it's like, how do you compare, like, Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier? Like, bro, those are two really fucking hard commentators to be better than.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, they set the standard. Like, Joe Rogan, he is a special character.
It wouldn't even have to be UFC that he's, like, commentating.
Be anything, and you're going to be into it.
Yeah.
I mean, for God's sakes, look at his fucking podcast. He's just like, you're like, yeah, I had no idea I was that into the indigenous people of fucking 50,000 years ago in the middle of the fucking Amazon. You feel like you all of a sudden become a scientist.
Yeah. I love his reactions to those things. When, like, an expert's on there and he's just like...
Okay.
It's like a 12-minute period and he's just like, oh, I took it all in. But then has that one really big educated question, like, after they, like, have a pause, or he's like...
You know how whenever you're pretty ripped up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I'm right there.
Right now. Yep.
Whenever you're thinking, like, or whenever you're watching something and you're just so into it, and other people are looking at you and they're like, man, look how fucking stoned this idiot is. Like, he is not thinking about anything. Meanwhile, you are so fucking in tune to the show, whatever you are watching, you are fucking into it. Mm-hmm. And then 10 minutes in, 15 minutes in, 30 minutes in, you finally come out with this, like, elaborate question that the whole entire time you were thinking about, analyzing. Nothing else mattered in the world except what was occurring.
Yep.
That's that.
It's such a unique show in that he's in amazement every time, and all the expert has to do is talk about what they're an expert at.
It's phenomenal.
Which they love to talk about. And they're
Exactly.
loving this stoner's reaction.
It's
you know?
well, that
No,
that's what makes smoking weed so cool.
Yeah.
That's why it's so fascinating that it's like, man, like, whenever you do smoke really good weed, you are zoned the fuck in on that specific application of whatever you're doing.
Yes.
Or possibly freaking the fuck out.
One or the other, yeah.
Complete meltdown, anxiety-ridden, can't fucking function, have no clue what's going on. Everybody's watching me. Look at the baby, look at the baby, look at the baby.
I've pretty much figured out what causes that with me, and I've removed it. But once in a while, like, you'll get a new strain that you think you know what you got, and it's like, holy shit.
Welcome to the ride, bud.
Panic City. I don't even know why. Sitting on my couch, freaking out.
You're literally in the safest place possible, losing your fucking mind.
Nothing's happening to me.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Well, all right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the HWMF Podcast. I am your host, Seth Feroce, here with my heterosexual life mate, Bob.
Hello.
And our esteemed, big dick, huge, white hat wearing, I mean, you did wear gray sweatpants, imagine that.
I did.
IT specializationer, Shaner.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back, everybody.
What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Large family breeding. No, what happened? We are literally so fucking busy that my head spins every single day of the week, of the month, of everything.
A month just passed.
Yes.
I don't even remember.
A couple months did.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Yep.
We are, everyone, we have taken a major step as a company. I mean, we're going to get into all kind of good stuff today. There's job openings. There's opportunities. We need to talk about, first of all, how awesome all of you are. Thank you for everything you do to support these companies. I went through all my analytics as well from YouTube and all of our social media platforms, everything. A lot of people follow us. A lot of people watch everything that we do. It is awesome. Everyone, I cannot thank you enough for what these companies have become. We work incredibly hard to make sure that we do everything that we do the right way. Provide top quality apparel, top quality supplements, do things the right way. And it is working. Thank you guys for all the support. This podcast, my YouTube channel, we do not make a lot of money for the number of views that we get. We barely monetize on anything. The way that you all have shown appreciation is supporting the companies, sharing the videos. Please continue to do that. It is awesome. Thank you. I feel like Callie muscle with my keys too, so I gotta thank you for that. That fucking guy. But what we have done over the past, what has it been, like a month?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
5 weeks.
Yeah, it's been about 5 weeks. So we integrated a new software system into the company that is pushing us in the direction of we took a massive step, and we're taking another massive step as a company, and it has taken our entire company to make it occur. Shane is literally the busiest person at this company next to the four of us. Probably even more so than us at sometimes.
For sure.
Because you've led the whole entire charge on this. You are fucking on it. So now it has finally been integrated. The kinks have started to get worked out. Everything is looking on the up and up, and we're back to doing cool shit.
Yeah.
But opportunity-wise, we need lots of people.
Yeah.
We need more people at the company. So this is my public service announcement to everyone. If you are looking for a job and you have skills as a graphic designer, as a videographer, editor, customer service person, what else we got?
Web design, I'd put
Web
in
design,
there.
yeah.
Yep.
Those categories, we need those type of people. So at this point, working here is awesome. It's great. I mean, I couldn't imagine a better environment. You get a nickname, you get made fun of every day. We have an entire Skype group of 48 people that bust each other's balls every single waking moment of the day. But we work incredibly fucking hard here. Incredibly hard. Whenever you step into this area, whenever you step into this company, expectations of you are very high. Because we're here to fuck shit up. But we need those type of people. So web design, graphic design, editor, videographer, and then customer service people. Please, Shane, where should they send their resume to?
careers@axandsledge.com.
And do not get butthurt if you suck at your job or you are not up to our standards. That's
And you're gonna have to move here.
Yeah,
Which
also need to be here.
Which, if you're worthy of the position, we will assist you in getting here and getting set up.
Absolutely. It's one of those things where we need people that are at the top of their fucking game. We need you to fucking kill shit.
Yep. You need to bring something to the table that we're either missing or we need more of.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And we're very fortunate to be in this position because it's great because we're at a point right now where the exponential growth is going to happen again. It's awesome. But, so that was my public service announcement. Other than that, it's been a wild fucking past 5 weeks. The amount of shit that goes on in the world in a week, in a day, is insane, let alone 5 weeks.
The amount of months of planning that occur in 4 weeks is unreal. AAR, Axe and Sledge, everything with AMN, apparel, supplements.
The new software system. The new software thing freaks me out. It's so intense.
It is robust, to say the least.
It was scary.
It is. It's scary.
With the amount of companies that we have and some of the other integration things that we want to do with other people and joint ventures, we had to integrate this.
Yeah, the out-of-the-box softwares we were using before, we outgrew quickly. We outgrew each of them very quickly. We needed an all-in-one solution for warehouse management, all of our inventory, all of our marketing, sales, customer service, all in one snapshot, and Shane being the lead off for getting all this set up. Fucking crazy.
Stroking that big dick, bud.
I didn't know you had it in you. Really.
Yeah,
I did. I saw it before.
Yeah. Well, I knew about your dick. I didn't know about your software potential.
Oh, fuck.
Well, flipping that switch was scary.
Yep.
Because you flip it in the middle of the day, or we did in the middle of the night, I think.
Yeah.
And then it was like, fuck. Fixing everything.
Yep. It was good
It was
times.
great. Yeah,
though.
it was great.
Yep. Great. Mm-hmm.
Very uncomfortable few weeks / months.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say so. Everything in this fucking company, just all of a sudden, became very tense. Mm-hmm. Very tense. I could cut it with a spoon.
Yep.
I think my door was closed for 5 weeks.
Yeah, we'd get all pissed off. Like, well, oh, Shane's got his fucking door closed again.
And then
we're
all of a sudden, everybody's doors closed in the office, and I'm looking around. I'm like, man, fuck me, dude. I do not like being here right now.
ghost town. It's like,
It sucks.
yep.
But no, that's the cool part about growing as a company. Very fortunate. Where we are going and what we're doing with our brands is absolutely fucking incredible. And it's a testament to all of you people out there and how many of you there are. Do not get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. We are a very big brand. Very, very big. I never, ever thought this would occur.
No.
Honest to God.
No, dude, the shit we've been through the last few years, I just
Look back at it, and
I would have loved success one day. And
I said I was
going
to get an axe and sledge tattooed on my ass if we ever did $12 million. Like, that happened the first fucking 7 months. I was like, whoa. Pump the fucking brakes here. I'm getting an axe and sledge tattooed on my ass already? Thought this was like the big fucking thing. No. Now it's like...
I owe a fucking unicorn on my neck.
For the same fucking... for that.
Yeah. That's how sure I wasn't going to get that tattoo.
That's what I mean. I'm like sitting there. I'm like, so now I got to get this fucking tattoo. And I'm like, man, I've been putting it off for about 2.5 years now.
Getting in December.
Are you?
Yep. After Iron Man, I'll
get a fucking throat tattoo.
Yep. Throw the unicorn on there.
Yep.
Right on the front.
It's a good story.
I got to get one on my ass. It's wild. It is absolutely incredible. But here's the thing. So with everything that's occurring, and I follow so many entrepreneurs, and I see what everybody says. A lot of people that aren't these big, heavy-hitting, very successful entrepreneurs, they love to talk about everything. They love to talk about it. We have adopted the principle of just kind of working in silence. We don't say much. We just kind of do the work and shut the fuck up. I mean, that's been my MO, our MO since day one, was just shut the fuck up and do the work. Do the work, do the work, do the work. So many people just talk. So many people just fucking they don't ever commit and fully fucking full dick a son of a bitch and just go all in on it and just go through the process. I don't like to talk too much about while I'm going through a process of something, simply because like during that time is whenever you're learning yourself, you're learning the process, you're learning everything, and then once you go through it, you're like, hey, so it's a really bad idea when I did this. And then meanwhile, like there's times whenever you're like, fuck yeah, that was great, that was a genius idea, it worked, everything went through, but at the same time, there's going to be back-to-back days when it was good and bad. Or in the same fucking day, it was good and bad. So I feel like you got to go through the process, and a lot of people just say these things, but don't ever like fully immerse themselves in it. Like that whole work in silence thing. It was a huge thing entrepreneurs say, but then like people talk constantly about it. So I'm like, shut the fuck up, do the work, be a good person, and continue to run your business. Go through the process and see what you can do. See what you're made of.
Well, yeah, the talking, from what I've seen with some people and some brands and some other companies, the talking kind of like you start lying to yourself. Like if you don't actually follow through and do the shit, you almost fake yourself into thinking you're at a level of success that you're not at.
Really great point.
You know, and I did it with myself. Like when I was just training like a bodybuilder and I was overweight, eating fucking all this food, and I'd post about how I had a great workout or I had this, and I'd talk about it, and then like I wasn't doing it. Like after that, yeah, I had 3 chicken and rice meals, and then I ate like shit that night, skipped 3 workouts, you know what I mean?
So it turned out that the day started out good but didn't end up good.
But because I told the internet and everyone watching me that it was going good. It wasn't. No. So working in silence and going through the process is very important. But at times you have to make sure that you do recognize where you're at. Mm-hmm. And that's like at a point where we are. It's like we're a fucking big brand. Very big brand. Huge brand. It's wild. Bring this one up. So Greg Doucette made another video about me. Yeah.
Because my YouTube channel's Bro, what occurred in the past 28 days, all the analytics, I was like, oh my God. We monetize on nothing, by the way, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yep.
We make like $1,000
Yep.
out of the fucking million plus views we've had. I'm like, we don't make a lot of money from YouTube, huh?
No.
Over a million views in 28 days on all our videos. Nothing occurred.
Yep.
Anyway, he made another video about me. And I'm like, oh, fuck, here it comes. Because I made the Why I Quit Taking Steroids video.
Yeah.
Really great video, everybody. Thank you for the support. Make sure you go drop a comment, watch the video. And it was very informative. So he made one. I knew somebody was going to grab one. He made it and agreed. He was like, really good idea. And I'm like, well, no shit, it's a good idea. He apparently had also stopped taking steroids a couple years ago. But I was like, all right, this is going to be fun because his fucking following is just, I don't even know how to explain them. I'm like, I'm going to dive in the comments. It was on a Saturday. I was taking a break from shoveling stone. So I dive into this motherfucker. The only thing that I was blown away by was the number of people that were like, motherfucker's only 36? He looks 50. I was like, so I'm like, bro, there was at least a fucking 100 comments of people commenting about my age. And I'm like,
Nice.
do I look that fucking old?
Out of anything you could say about this topic.
Everybody, there's people in there busting my balls. You know, people saying, oh, good job. It's a smart thing to do. All this. But the fucking age thing is what got me. And I'm like, pulling my camera up, looking at myself. Being like, do I look like that old when I'm on camera?
Hey, babe, what's
going on
How old
here?
do I look?
So, and I'm sitting there. They're like, don't take steroids. Look how bad his skin is. Look how bad this is. And I'm like, man.
Because you're brutal.
Well, but the thing was, I was like, so steroids do fuck you up. They do. They're gonna fuck you up. But the other people that take steroids, they don't age the same way I did. Some people like they don't age, like Dexter Jackson. Maybe that's just that fucking alien genetic that he got. Mike O'Hearn. Alien. Dexter Jackson, alien. Ronnie Coleman. I look older than Ronnie Coleman somehow, apparently. But what I was getting at, I want to tell everybody that listens or watch that video or anything like it, stress is why I look like this.
Yes.
Everything we just said about these businesses, listen, I've taken a fuckload of steroids, and they are awesome. And they do make you age. But I haven't taken them in a while. I look way better, in my opinion. But looking back at pictures of you, Mike, Pat, over the past 3.5 years, all of us look like we aged 10 plus years.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of stress will fuck your face up way worse. The fact this at nighttime. 2 a.m. Eyes are curled. Like, fucking, you're like, Anna's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm thinking. Stress, motherfucker. Stress will eat you alive.
Yep. I have grays. I saw a couple grays.
No, you didn't.
Fuck yeah. Like,
That's
I feel like
awesome.
my hair's thinning, like it's falling out. I have grays on the side.
Listen, the pictures of us in Vegas from two or 3 years ago, we look way younger.
Yeah.
All of us.
Fuck.
Like our eyes look younger, like all this shit.
Yep.
And then these guys are busting my balls about the juice, and I'm like, listen, juice does fuck you up. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
But like the stress from all of this is unreal.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so everything's great. Make tons of money. We're like, oh, I'll get tattoos when we make $12 million in a year. It'll be $1 million a month. It's like, well, that happened quick. Mm-hmm. But whenever you have, like, it grows from there. When it doubles, then it triples. Like, along those lines to getting to that point, and it's not stopping. It's going to keep getting bigger. Now, you'd think you'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm big dick in this. I'm long dick in this day. That didn't occur. No, if anything, I feel the pressure even bigger because now it's to a point where we have 40-plus employees, and we need lots more. Mm-hmm. And it's like, we need the people, and it's no longer about the money for me. It is a number that I am chasing because I want my company to grow, and I want to get there, and I want to be a $100 million a year company. But it's more about what he's doing, what the team's doing, what you're doing. So whenever I'm sitting there at nighttime or I'm in the morning and I'm doing an hour of cardio to work out the fucking whatever's going on inside my body, it's about what our people are becoming. You're becoming things that you didn't even know you had in you. Whenever you start becoming something, whenever you see people that work for you become something that they didn't even know they could become, oh, buddy, that's bigger than money. That's way bigger than anything. Watching people within our company grow from regular box pickers to becoming managers in a department, bro, that's a big fucking deal. So for me, whether we become $100 million a year company, $200 million a year, the number's the number, and fuck yeah, I'm going to chase it because I like it. Apparently it was in me to be just that person. But what the people are becoming that are here at this company is intense. So whenever, like, it all comes full circle with the mayhem that's occurred in the past 5 weeks, the video and everybody busting my balls about aging. I'm like, man, yeah, they do fuck you up. Anadrol, high androgens, you're gonna feel great. Might lose your hair, but the stress of life is super intense, and everybody handles stress differently too. Mm-hmm. But the four of us have aged 10 years in the past 3.
Easy. Well, that pressure that, like when we first started AAR with that $2,500, and then every time we reinvested that money, like we put so much time and thought, and like we're so OCD about the way a release would go because that's all we had.
Yes.
And then it became there were so many people that were like, we can't let them down. We can't give them a shit product. It's always going to be that high standard. Well, now, 5 years later, and 100 times the amount of customers and fans and everything in between, there's more pressure than ever.
Yes.
Like to be ahead of the game and to be constantly innovating our apparel and doing custom shit, and the tank tops and shorts that you guys just bought from us. Like, you received them, the quality of our products now. So now it's like these last 8 weeks have been like, how do we kill the fall release? How do we destroy Black Friday, bring in shit you guys have not seen before? So like, yeah.
Yes.
Like that's like a planning releases 12 months out now is
happening.
It's unreal. It's unreal.
Fucking mind blowing.
Yep.
It is mind melting.
But yeah, that pressure is higher than ever.
Yeah.
We have a standard and we want to keep it that way, if not improve it every time. That's what you guys expect, and that's what you deserve.
Cool shit. That simple phrase, cool shit, is what everybody wants to do in life. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants cool shit. I look at it as like, I love work. I fucking love this shit. I never knew how addicted I was to it until like I go away on a vacation and I'm like, man, my job is fucking sick. My life is awesome. I fucking love it. And I've grown to, I don't know if this is a healthy thing or not, I've grown to like pressure and stress. Mm-hmm. Like I yearn for it. I'm like, give me some shit. Because whenever we're stressed or whenever we put ourselves in these situations, look at Bob. It's like, God damn it.
No, it's so great.
We operate at such a level, and that's why whenever I said like, hey, we have these openings for a web designer, a graphic designer, absolutely, we need a big time graphic designer.
Yep.
And then we need another editor here. We need somebody that can film the cool shit that we want to do. Like, we have all these ideas chalked up, written down. It's like, yeah. But the level of intensity that we want, we strive on it. We thrive in that. Mm-hmm. And now I kind of understand, like, when you hear Feroce say things about, like, his chip on his shoulder, and you're like, Andy, like, bud, you are fucking, like, jacked every day. Mm-hmm. And then now here we are. I'm like, I'm fucking jacked every day. I don't give a fuck. I did start this company with $2,200. I remember the fucking day. I remember being broke as fuck. And you're like, hey, bud, maybe you should calm down a little bit. Maybe. You got more than $2,200. You're like, I don't give a fuck. And you're like, God damn, bro. But I get it now. I fully understand that chip, the same chip that all these people have and live and grow with, bro. That feeling is still inside me. Mm-hmm. It's still there, and I don't know. Like, I don't think it's ever going to fuck away. It's like getting older and you're wondering why like old guys are perverts. Like they still like tits and ass. And you're like, yeah.
That hasn't changed. It's not that they're older, that they're more perverted. It's the same.
Nothing's changing.
Yeah.
It's
they just
still,
say whatever the fuck they want now because they're old and they don't care.
Yeah, what do you think? I'm like, I have. So there's a 5-year-old over there, one of the mom's sons, and so where were we? He was somewhere, and he said something along the lines of like, he's like, man, I do love boobs. Like this little 5-year-old said it because he saw mom with big tits. He said that, and I'm like, man, that's like the proudest dad moment you could probably have, bud.
Starts then.
Starts then, but it's like all these things just stick with you and they don't change. It's like they could leave your brain for a split second or leave your thoughts for a second, but somehow it all comes right back around to it. Like I'll just completely disregard.
That feeling of being broke and me being fat, it will never leave my mind.
Oh, fuck no.
I work and train every day as if these things still exist.
Bro, yes.
Like,
I'm still chubs in my head some days.
Dude, I'll pass those snacks in there 3 times a day, and I'm like, you fat fuck, you want to dive in there right now.
Wow.
And sometimes I do.
But meanwhile,
I feel
like
guilty as fuck.
Meanwhile, what are you doing? You're burning like 3,000 calories a day, running Ironmans a day, and it's like, whoa, this is nuts.
I ignored that feeling for years, and that's why I was fat.
Crazy.
Can't ignore it anymore.
Crazy. But it is a good time.
Yep.
Good times. But let alone everybody, it has been intense. It's been nuts. Icy Hydraulics came out.
Yes.
Full line of Icies. We do perhaps have a limited, exclusive summer release flavors.
Yes.
More than one coming out soon for Axe and Sledge. You're gonna love them. You're gonna love them. They're great. They're tasty. They're summer beverages. I say it every time, and I'm going to continue to say it because I'm going to say it every single time a new flavor comes out. Definitely a top 2.
Your top 2 is 8 flavors long.
People started fucking with me like, you say that about everything. I'm like, I know. It's because I think that they are at this specific time. Maybe tomorrow they're different. But the show about fucking murdered me and everybody else, like blue raspberry, bottom of my list. I'll say it, bottom of my list. But guess what? This blue raspberry sells more than cherry, and cherry's at the top of my list. But again, that's why we have so many fucking flavors, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we have 8 flavors of everything, so that it can meet your palate just right, and then you tell us how much you hate the other flavors.
Yep. You're welcome.
Yep. But we got that. We have more licensing deals coming out this year. We've been working really hard on those. Another one perhaps later this summer.
Yep.
And then another one perhaps later in the year. It's really good. Good job.
Yes.
Super pumped about it.
Working on it.
But other than that, the world has been in quite the fucking tussy as well.
Yeah, just,
Shit.
world being the world.
Yep.
I'm just here being me.
Yep. I think everybody just needs to continue to be a good motherfucker. That is a blanket statement that you could put across everything. Cuba is freaking out. Fucking South Africa freaking out. Looting, riot, protests. All against corrupt governments trying to take more control of the people. And then people here are like, fuck America. Like, excuse me? What did you just say?
Yeah, man, all these countries are flying our flags.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know why? It's because we're free
Fucking
country.
freedom.
Freedom, motherfucker. You don't see them flying Chinese flags, Russian flags. You don't see them flying no other flags yet but America. And then people here in America are like, I'm oppressed. Listen, we do have fucking problems here, everybody. But this is the last free country on the fucking planet. The last one. That's why it is under fire the way it is. It's under fire because we're the last free country. Australia's not free. Canada's not free. Everybody here is free. You're just abiding by mandates that aren't actual laws. You can tell them to go fuck themselves. You can do that. It's part of being American.
It's allowed.
And anybody that says, Americans are fucking, they're arrogant, they're violent, they're disruptive, they're disobedient.
You're damn right.
You're fucking right we are. That's part of it. What do you think? That's like, and everybody giving shit about gun laws and the restrictions. And I'm like, hey, everybody, that's why we are who we are. America is a superpower because of our fucking personality. Whenever we're talking about America, like, we're talking about the most inclusive country on the planet. Do we have problems and are there some shitbags? Well, of course there are. They're going to be everywhere. Stop trying to fucking please everybody. If you're a fucking gay or a transgender or whatever the fuck you are, and you think you're going to please everybody because, or you're trying to please everybody because you think it's a good idea or you are who you are, you're wrong. You look at everybody. Look at everybody. It doesn't matter. Like, bodybuilders get made fun of, CrossFitters get made fun of, powerlifters get made fun of, baseball players, soccer players,
People from
Ohio. Okay, so everybody to some degree gets made fun of. Okay, even comedy. Like, me personally, I think whenever you watch Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, old Richard Pryor shit, like, they made fun of people based on their nationality or race. And it's funny because it's a stereotypical thing that you're joking about. We don't take it too serious, everyone. You can tell the difference between a joke and when somebody is deliberately trying to demean you for whatever you may be. There's a difference. Some things are funny, some things are derogatory on purpose to demean you. Comedy is not that. And now there's no comedy. Everybody gets their butt hurt about a joke. All these things. And it's like, goddamn. I look at it and I'm like, what the fuck actually occurred? Now we have critical race theory, all these fucking wild shits. And I'm like, hey, you know that, like, black and white people can be in a relationship and create a child that is both black and white, have grandparents that are both black and white. And here you are teaching critical race theory that is literally dividing families. It's almost like it's a plan. And that's fucking terrifying. Mm-hmm. World went and got itself in a big fucking mess, and everybody forgot how to be a good motherfucker. Because in America, that's what it's all about, being a good motherfucker. And when I say motherfucker, motherfucker means actually having a fucking set of balls and being a stand-up bad bitch. Not just being like, hey, guys, I hope you're having a good day, and I hope everything goes well for you, and I hope nothing bad ever happens. No bad shit's going to happen. You got to be a motherfucker. But being a good motherfucker is being like, hey, cool, you're gay. Okay, make sure you cut your grass. Make sure you do everything else like everybody else in the neighborhood does. Nobody gives a fuck. Okay, just be a good person. Be a good motherfucker. That's it. It's wild. Blows my mind. All through the news and everything. Then we got a woman that's on the Olympics, and she smokes fucking weed and gets kicked out of the Olympics. But then we got a woman that has a penis and balls competing in the Olympics. Fuck is going on in the world? Where's everybody's head? Is it literally up their ass? It's insane. Somewhere up there.
Yep.
Crazy times. This has all happened in the span of like a month. On top of that, we have Mark Sinclair everywhere on the internet for a 2-week period. Family.
Nothing stronger than family.
How'd we miss that group? How'd we miss that bit? That was, all the memes with Vin Diesel?
Yeah, I know. It's like wildfire.
Wild.
Like, I feel like we had a hand in this. Like, I feel like we rekindled him, Mark Sinclair, podcasts ago.
Did you see there's an actual page called Mark Sinclair?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
He definitely like watched one of our podcasts and was like, I still got it. And then he started fucking around again.
Did everybody forget that he like sings?
I didn't.
Like all of a sudden he became like the hard.
I tried to.
He became the hard ass of the guy. Like he all of a sudden became Toretto again.
Yep.
And like everybody's like, fucking Vin Diesel's a badass.
Yep.
And then this happened, the singing, and then like back to Toretto.
Yep. He does it in between movies.
I wonder I haven't been on his Instagram in a minute. Is he still singing?
Yeah, he's still singing.
Vin Diesel. He doesn't follow me.
I thought it was under Mark. It's
71.8 million followers. Hold on.
What an old picture he's got. Man,
dude, is he high all the time?
Yeah, I think he's high.
He is, dude. He is pie-eyed as a motherfucker.
Corona and weed.
Oh, that's it. That family. Fast and Furious 9. Man,
20th anniversary.
I can't believe Paul Walker's dead. If he wouldn't have died, this would have been going fucking harder than all hell.
Dude, he's one of my favorite actors.
Really?
Yeah, like there's so many cool movies.
What movie did he do that?
He always like plays like the cop role, kind of. There was a movie with what was it called? Is it Running Scared? Did you ever see that?
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. That was the movie I was thinking of because I was like, I can't remember what movie it was with him.
Running Scared. That fucking movie was awesome.
Wasn't he with a hot chick in there and like
Yeah.
ate her snatch out on top of the washer and like that became like the hottest thing to
Yeah.
do? Eating pussy on a washer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that happened.
Man, I'd have loved to have been there.
When was that from? Holy fuck, 2006.
Who was the chick in that?
You know, I'm not good with names. Mark wasn't in there though.
No, he wasn't in there either.
Vera
Farminga? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. That was a while ago. That was when she was much younger. Let's see if we can get a picture of her from then. That was it. I do remember that. I remember that vagina.
Fuck,
Remember
that was a
scene.
long time ago.
Man, 2006. Motherfucker. I was like, how old was I?
So Paul Walker's much older than us.
Oh, yeah. I think he would have been in his 40s, like mid-40s.
Yeah.
10 years older than us. Because if it was
He looks
06,
way younger.
Yeah, not like me, apparently.
I don't. What would they say? At 50?
Bro, I was dying, because, listen, you can't, the internet is just such a wild place. And when people go to YouTube, I feel like YouTube is the place where you can just be your ultimate self.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean, like, disregard everything.
Yeah.
And there's some people that make fucking ridiculously funny comments. Like, they're funny as fuck. Like, people that bust my balls about everything, like just me being short and, like, the ears or something, or the troll look when I had the big beard. Like, bro, they were pretty fucking funny. Like, because if you're watching from, like, a third-person perspective or someone else, you're like, that's funny, good one. But, like, I feel like they were like, man, 36. Motherfucker, you're at least 50.
I feel like when you're young, too, you're really bad at gauging, like, an age.
Oh,
like, I know I was. Like, when I was, like, 15,
And they are-
I'm like,
and they
oh,
are-
he's like 50.
They're like a younger demographic
Yeah.
for sure. So, yeah, dude, you're fucking 18, 19 years old. You're like, God damn, you look old.
Like, a 32-year-old looks like 45, 50 when you're young. You know?
But
Doug is 37, but he looks like he's in his late 20s.
Doug looks younger than me for sure. He's a year older, meanwhile. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. He told me that, and I was like, you're fucking lying to me.
Doug's 37, competing as an IFBB pro. I'm 36, and I'm like, I am fucking done. Oh, that shit's crazy. Yep. I think the young crowd is it comes in spurts with everything. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden, like everything on YouTube is relearning the things that we did, like all the educational videos we did. Like now there's people out there with education videos doing the same thing, similar concept, everything. And I'm like, it's hitting again. Mm-hmm. It's a cycle. It's a circle. But the shit on the internet's funny as fuck. I enjoy it. You cannot take anything too serious in life. Obviously, you have to work hard and be into it, but you can't take things too fucking serious. You have to have a little bit of a light side. Like, you just got to be able to roll with everything because, man, I'm going to say the most cliche, like, young person thing ever. YOLO, bitch. You only live once. But it's true, so you can't get too rustled up about anything. You just got to keep going with it.
Yep.
And I think if I shave my beard and clean up the hair, and like maybe take like a month long nap, I'd look much younger.
You definitely look like 45.
Do I look 50?
I don't think so. You look like
No, here's
a wise man.
I think like my whole like my demeanor about life is much more mature than I am. And it's just from having a kid young and having to eat all that shit and do all that. But like this, like look at this, look at these wrinkles on my forehead.
Yeah.
They're there. Adeline makes sure she points them out to me. SJ, he's gonna fucking recognize him soon.
For sure.
He's just gonna recognize him because he'll just trace him with his finger whenever he
Yeah.
gets a little
I
older.
want to touch him.
Yep. What's this? Fucking.
Nothing little Botox can't fix.
I know, bro. Botox is big.
It's fucking huge.
I had no idea.
Oh yeah.
Did you know?
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, because there's like wellness bar, like
You can just pop in for a quick lip pump.
Bro. A lot of people.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yes. Males, females.
That's females. Yeah, I understand, but
Yep.
a lot of males.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm embracing my wrinkles. We're joking about it now, and I'm being funny and everything. But I embrace this. I worked hard for this fucking face. I worked really fucking hard. All right.
Good job.
Thanks. I appreciate it. But I worked fucking hard, so I'm embracing it simply because like you don't look like this, and my dad does look way older than he actually is too. It makes a lot of sense now.
You're like, oh fuck. Here we go.
He does. But like you got to embrace it because you worked hard. That's who you are. I don't see it that way. I mean, here it comes from me taking a bunch of fucking gear to get as big as I could. But from a look perspective, like I worked really hard to have these wrinkles. This one here, I remember exactly where this one came from. Fucking yesterday. So, but I didn't know how many males. Lots.
Yeah.
Lots. Maybe that's why they look better than me. Forehead.
Forehead. I think a lot of people do the chin thing, like
Really?
Botox.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't need any more of the fucking
like
chin.
a rugged,
Okay?
like squared off chin without
Oh,
taking.
like the Zach Efron. Didn't he do that?
He did some kind of work, dude.
Yeah, like the square thing. Like having a square jaw is a big deal.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just lose weight, you fat fuck,
Yeah.
and it's square off.
Yep.
Like the chin
Cheekbones.
thing. The chin thing, huh?
Yeah, the chin thing. Hollywood, it's like the chin thing and like a cheekbone thing, but not in shape cheekbone. Like just.
What do you mean?
I don't know. They like suck something out of there, or they put something in to make the cheekbones like. You know that diet face?
I think the diet
That's
face is
what
cool.
they're going for, but fake.
Without the diet.
Yeah, we're faking it.
You cheating motherfucker.
Liar.
Listen, you can take steroids and as much shit as you want, but you start putting shit in your face that's not real, trying to get diet face. I don't like you. I don't. There's no way. If you get calf implants, don't like you.
Nope. Fake
Diet-
abs. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yep.
Fake
I mean,
diet
it's not a
face.
terrible idea.
Piece of shit. Who puts fake diet face?
I don't
That's
know.
cheating. That's really cheating. Not allowed to do that.
Wasn't earned.
Yeah, you didn't earn that shit.
No.
I earned this face.
I earned this stress. See these bags? Fucking baggies.
Baggies. That might have something to do with my aging too.
Yep.
A little bit of drugs back in the day. But so I'm much leaner than I was, obviously. I was telling Hannah, I was like, I'm going to shave the beard off. And she's like, don't you fucking dare. And I'm
Still.
like, oh, bro, this woman does not want me to not have facial hair. I just want to shave it off because I want to see how good my diet face looks.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is.
That's legitimate.
100%. I just
It's
want to.
why I don't let my face grow in.
Really?
Like 3 days and then I shave it off because
there it
like,
is. You like
I'm
it.
like, oh, I look a little chubby.
Yeah,
but I'm not. But
No, the 17,000 calorie bike ride. But I was thinking that the other day, and I was like, all I want to do is see the diet face. I want to see the jawline. I want to see if it's good or not. So I think I'm going to piss her off after our vacation because we're going on vacation. We're going to Vegas, which is a good and a bad idea. Good idea because we love Vegas. It's a nice, relaxing trip. It's a few days. We're going to go. We like to gamble together. I know why she likes to gamble now. Want to know why? Because she has my undivided attention. She hit me with that. And I'm like, fuck, that made me feel like shit.
But now you know, like,
Because like that means she's like, whenever we're gambling together, you're right next to me and you are doing nothing but betting with me. And I'm like, yeah, it's fun. She's like, I have your undivided attention. I'm like, fuck me.
so going to the casino more now.
That's what she.
That's what I got out of
That's
that.
that's all it is. She just because we like playing craps and roulette, and like whenever we're there, there's no phone. You can't look at your phone at a table. You can't do anything like that. So I'm doing nothing but fucking off with her. So last time we went to Vegas, we made a baby. I don't want to go to Vegas because I don't want no more babies. And she's starting to get a little nervous because usually we get really tuned up. That's supposed to happen.
Yep.
But we're going to Vegas end of July, so that'll be fun. I'm excited. Bro, Vegas right now is a little
It's
intense.
gonna be a little hot there.
I don't give a fuck. I'll run out. No, I won't.
You can just sweat. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm going to need to sweat a lot.
Yep.
But I'm going to need to. A couple steakhouses were fully booked. So if there's anybody listening to the podcast that is the guy at STK, I can't remember his fucking name. Damn it. Whenever we went, the guy that was the manager there was like, hey, see, you big fan. I'm like, fuck, there's no reservations open when we're there. So I need a reservation at STK because that was one of our favorite fucking places to go.
I don't remember any of them. So
Bro, you were ripped at STK.
I was ripped at every steakhouse we went to that week. I don't remember much. Of
SW,
anything.
you were a mess there.
Yeah.
And then when we went to STK, you were fucking cooked.
Yeah.
Cooked.
Yep.
Everybody got pretty cooked
That was
there.
the last night, right?
Yes. I think.
That was like we were in that corner. The bar was there.
Yeah.
Like lots of the music was
The
loud.
dude that showed his dick, Hannah saw the dude's dick root.
Oh yeah, the dick root.
Yeah, that
Yep.
guy, because he had a tattoo above and he was showing the broads at the gym or at the bar. And she looked over and she's like, I just saw bro's dick. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
She's like, that guy right there just showed his dick. And you just look over and he's who you'd think you'd look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Vegas.
I don't remember.
But
Fuck.
yeah, so want to go there. And then probably a couple other places. Vegas. It's fun.
You guys gonna see a show?
So we were looking. We went to, but I don't know. I don't know what we like the Cirque du Soleil shows because of the acrobatics and the gymnastics type thing.
Yeah.
But the Beatles one at the Mirage, that's not going on when we're there. I don't know if it's shut down or something. We saw the Michael Jackson one. We saw the one over the water.
I think Shania Twain has a residency right now.
I want to see a comedy show or a magic show, but I don't think Chris Angel's going to blow my mind.
Oh, I love Chris Angel.
I
I'm
don't,
a
dude.
big fan.
No, you're not.
Fuck yeah.
Get the fuck
Love that
outta
guy.
here.
Yeah.
I want to see. I like close-up magic. I don't want to see like fucking sudden a goddamn plane appear. I'm like, I know you're not fucking magic, bud. I just want to see how good you are with your hands. That's literally all I want to see.
I love Mind Freak. Like it was such a cool
I
show.
want to see somehow like fucking like what's his name? David Blaine pull like a fucking orange out of this container.
Yeah.
Like whoa.
Yep.
How'd you put an orange in there, bud?
I'm a big fan of magic.
I am too. That's what I mean. I want to see that though. I want like David Blaine in my house, freaking me out.
I want him to like levitate right over this table. He can.
That's what I mean. I want to see that.
Hold his breath for like 3 days.
How's that possible?
Trained for it.
You think he's an alien?
Nope.
No.
Magician.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
Fucking douchebags. So much shit has happened since we've done a podcast. It's unfucking believable.
I'm forgetting a dozen things.
I'm like going through up my head with everything, like all the shit that has occurred that we fuck off. That's why we need the video person. We just need somebody here videoing absolutely everything that we do and talk about, and it's going on the fucking internet. It will be the most fucked up reality show of all time.
Yeah, we can use like 6% of it, but it'll be the best 6%.
There are so many fucked up things said here that are absolutely ridiculous. It makes The Office look like kind of stale.
Yeah.
What occurs here.
Yeah.
You go into the warehouse for a day? Oh, bud. Them motherfuckers. It's unreal.
Endless jokes. Our jokes stick here.
Yes.
We just talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
And we also know how to beat a dead horse. But
Just
like,
ride the ever-loving fuck out. But I think that's what's funny about it. That's what made, like...
I think it's funny all the time.
It is funny all the time. Because it's
Shane thinks it's funny.
I think it's hilarious.
it's because of the atmosphere here is literally I'm going to work as hard as I can, but also fuck with you so hard that you question, like...
I don't know if you're fucking with me or you're serious
Yes.
or you're...
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, young Heather's still figuring it out.
Yeah, young Heather, she's got a little bit of way to go.
Yep.
Unemployed.
getting
Heather.
Unemployed Heather now.
Unemployed. Yeah.
Yeah. Keeps showing up, though.
She's
That's
getting the
dedication.
That's What She Said jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's getting
getting
there.
Knows.
Yep.
Yeah.
Found out golf is her sport.
Yeah. Yeah. Just all the fucking shit that everybody does, all the shit that Mike does, all the shit that Pat does. It's fucking ridiculous here.
Mm-hmm.
It is a mess. It's a mess.
There's a weed plant in her office.
There's a weed
It is not mine. It's not mine.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Fuck. Well, after I've gotten 75,000 fucking text messages this morning, what the fuck is going on? Also, how about we all bought new trucks through the company? Okay. All bought brand new trucks through the company. We're pumped. Everybody's excited. Motherfucker, I get everybody's Sirius XM and warranty phone calls on my fucking phone. All 4 trucks, I get everybody's fucking calls because I'm the president of the company. So therefore, on all the paperwork for every single truck,
Your contact
Is
info.
me.
Nice.
it's fucking brutal. So I'm like, I might get 25 phone calls a day.
My truck got inspected. You got my phone call. Hey, Bob, your fucking truck's ready.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Oh yeah, sure. Thanks, guys. Everything is through me. It's fucking it's funny as hell.
It is funny.
And then Mike's like, "So did you renew my Sirius?" And I'm like, "No, I hang up on them." He's like, "Really appreciate if you up my service."
Yeah, I got 30 days left.
Gotta do it. Oh fuck, it's funny. I love it. Other than that, that's about it. What else crazy happened? I don't know.
I don't remember.
It's a blur. It's like things happen so fast here. It's like they're just
We went to
nonstop.
Topgolf.
Oh, we went to Topgolf.
Frick killed a guy.
Almost fell off the ledge. One story that was pretty fun. So Hannah and I went to a wedding. And we got we're golfers now, right? We golf. We're really good at it.
We golf. We're golfers. That's golf.
It's
You
a
know?
tough sport.
Yep.
But anyway, so we go to a wedding. It's our friends from college. We're there, and it's a beautiful wedding. It's beautiful. Awesome. It's at a golf course. It's at a country club. And I'm like, man, look at this. So we start getting a little tuned up, and then we want to go burn one and get higher than we already were. We're at a wedding. They're fun. Everybody's supposed to get tuned up at a wedding. You were supposed to get fucking blitzed at a wedding.
Yes.
So, and I saw the golf carts there, and I'm like, well, obviously these are here for us to take.
Yeah.
So we start cruising the course, burning one down. I'm like, fuck yeah. Beautiful course, by the way. I would like to play there. But, bucket list items. Who doesn't want to get a fucking blowy on a green? I'm down.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, topic comes up, dick comes out. We're driving, getting a fucking blowy as I'm driving the course. And I'm like, this might be like the greatest thing in my life right now. I'm thinking of you guys too. I'm like, man, they'd be so proud of me. I feel like I should video this right now. I didn't because
No.
you didn't see it.
I didn't see it, no.
So then all of a sudden, I find a fucking spot, and she's wearing a romper.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, man, this is great. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably going to rip this fucking thing out. But anyway, so it turns out we are fucking ripped at this fucking course. There's people playing on the course, too. It's like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. And so all of a sudden, she's fucking butt naked, fucking tits out. Fucking, my pants are around my ankles with a fucking 3-piece on. And we're fucking going at it. And I'm like, man, this is fucking great. Finish up everything. And I'm like, we're dying at this point. We're fucking losing our shit. And I'm like, okay, if I was one of the golfers, if you were a golfer on the course, You're fucking coming around the one end, and it's, we're in a blind spot, obviously. It's not like we're in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
And you came around and you saw that occurring. Like, what's your reaction?
I'd probably slice my ball, like right over there. And
No, like, I mean, like, if you came around, like, if this is where we were, and it's like, because it's a blind turn, like, the cart path is here, like, and you're coming around, and, like, you end up seeing that. Like, what are you doing?
like, I'd just be like, yeah, good job. Good job.
I was like, I'd kind of be like, man, like, not bad.
Yep.
Like, I've always wanted to do that. I'd be like, hey, honey, like, so I just saw two people having sex off a fucking
Be
nine.
like,
Yeah, dude. I'd be fucking bummed. Good time.
post it, tag the golf course.
Yeah. Fucking for sure. Oh, no, but we were dying. I was like, that was definitely a bucket list item. Made me feel happy. Yeah, it was a good time.
All because we're golfers now.
That's pretty much what I'm getting at is the fact that now that I like golf, I appreciate the golf course. And it was just a nice trip. Really great wedding, too. They had good food, great cookies. They had a live band.
I love live bands.
It's a good time. So then we come back, and we're driving back fucking just tuned up, drive back, and everybody's like just stealing the carts. And I'm like, they're fucking there, bud.
They're for us.
All of a sudden, like, everybody starts taking the fucking carts. They're doing donuts. They're ripping them out. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, good times.
Shouldn't have left them out.
Yep, shouldn't have. You can't leave them there.
No.
Great course, though. I want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good at golfing. Not really. It's a tough sport.
Fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Hate it.
But, good times.
Yep.
Good times. I can't wait to smoke the new weed I got, too. From you. It was a gift, Todd.
Was a gift.
I'm keeping it.
Yep, please. Some fire in there.
I'm pumped.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Short, sweet, to the point today. I appreciate everything that you do. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Make sure that you share the shit out of it. Keep being a good motherfucker. And as always, slap the old lady on the ass. Make sure you let her know that you love her. Bye-bye, everyone.